Why not you? We forget that James 1:3 says that the testing of your faith produces patience or perseverance and endurance. Everybody want to work to give, and everybody want to claim victory in Jesus, but nobody wants to go through anything. How can we claim victory if we don't have a test? How can you cross the finish line if you never run the race? Faith testing gives you an opportunity to grow. Everything that comes from God comes by faith. Let's travel through the book of Hebrews. Hebrews chapter 1 talks about the outstanding dignity of the Son of God and his divine purpose and his superiority to all the holy angels. Hebrews chapter 2 talks about the reason for Christ's suffering. Hebrews chapter 3 talks about the necessity of faith in Christ and the commitment to follow him. Hebrews chapter 4 talks about arguments and motives to faith and hope and our approaches to God, and it introduces Christ as the high priest. Chapter number 5 talks about the office and the duty of a high priest that was ushered in by Christ. In Hebrews chapter number 6, the Hebrew urges us to go forward in doctrine, the doctrine of Christ, and he tells about the consequences and the repercussions of turning away from him and turning your back on God, and he clearly lays it out and encourages us to persevere in him and persevere in holiness. And in Hebrews chapter number 7, he talks about the comparison between the priesthood of Melchizedek and that of Christ, the excellence of Christ's priesthood above the Levitical priesthood